way and be hopeful, hopeful.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Man, that should have been us in the Super Bowl. Damn. We always do this, man. We always get to the playoffs. We always get this close. This close. And we come up empty. I know we got the players on the team, but we need more. Hey, yo, Jay.
What?
Can you draft some playmakers to make the Ravens better?
I'm a bit busy, but yeah, I'll get right on it. Damn.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, TJ, bro, I was on my lunch break. Stuff can never go smooth in this house, unlike Simply Go PT. And for the record, I'm only doing this for maybe you and definitely for Lamar. Because I kind of want to see him go to the Super Bowl if he can get there. But he definitely deserves better than what the Ravens have been giving him. What's good, y'all? J86 here, back with another video, another mock draft. I know I just recently did one on the Panthers, but this time we're going to be helping our cousin Ravens. Yes. But as always, not going to waste too much of your time. PFN is the website. Ravens, 7 rounds, pass, let go. And I doubt that EDC is going to use all 11 picks, but in this scenario, let's see he does. No. All right. How can we help Lamar and I guess the Ravens as a whole? All right. Roquan has, I guess you can say, it's kind of slower. People have called him Slowquan. I don't know. But Jihad is a, highly touted linebacker prospect. I don't know what's going on with Shane Simpson. Is he gonna, step up, claim the throne, or is he still gonna be Robin? I don't know. Actually, know y'all can use some depth there. I think y'all lost some pieces due to free agency. Excuse me. I can get Lamar another weapon. Luther Burton did have a down year, but he was he has first round talent, for a reason. I think the year prior, he was better. He showcased a little bit more. Y'all do need defensive tackle help. Michael Pitts retired, and looking at the roster and the depth chart, I don't have faith that PK is going to return to form. Where he got like double-digit sacks. He looked kind of a little lackluster on this past season. Travis Jones is Travis Jones. It is what it is right there. I do like, as a Raku. It just in my spirit, it feels like he belongs on the team. I know he's a bit, undersized, but the tape, if you watch the film, especially over at Sip to Tally's channel, tape is tape. He is very polished. He definitely knows how to get to the quarterback, and who knows, man? Maybe he can definitely finally move Kyle Van Noy to like a rotational role, and he can definitely, as a YN, can definitely take over. Yeah. So some interesting choices here. Xavier Watts, I know Ravens fan base been talking about getting like a third in the safety. I guess that's what y'all DC likes to deploy. not gonna do that. But to speed things up, I am definitely going to get y'all. I'm gonna get y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all like Ezra Raku. Like, I'm kind of tired of seeing Owe, getting sacks because he finished plays that he was finishing pressure that was created by Kyle Van Noy on the other side. I don't really think very few and far between he'll get to the quarterback due to his talent, alone. Like, I know that's everybody he's helped. It is a team sport, but when the majority of your sacks is because the other man did dirty work, I don't know. But yes, let's go with Ezraku. And don't worry, I'm not gonna go all defense. We're gonna get some offense. We're definitely get some offense. Trevion Henderson, Caleb Johnson, okay. Marcus inbound, yeah, gotcha. Okay, Darren Porter. Some good picks here. All right, Derrick Henry in the 30s. He's in his 30s. Definitely getting older. Had a fantastic year. Fantastic. But eventually, everything good must come to an end. I think y'all still have Justice Hill. He's also another older running back. Keem Mitchell flashed some promise, but then sadly tore his ACL. So I'm not really sure where how his health is at this moment. So I'm definitely leaning towards getting a running back here, even though I know this running back class is deep. I can also take the other rows. Because I want to say the Ravens view Zay Flowers as the one, Bateman as the two. He did step up. Kudos. I want to say, I'm not sure, did y'all re-sign Nelson Aguilar? I don't know. But then I think 3 and 4 is kind of murky because I think Isaiah Likely has emerged. Andrews, even though he's not the elite tight end he once was, he's still respectable. Him and Lamar still has a good relationship. So, and then Tez Walker didn't get any burn, so I don't know what's going to happen to him. But the pick right here. And also Darren Porter, again. Go watch Septi Tally video on him. Has the size. I want to say he has the speed. I want to see him run like a 4.3, 4, something like that. Pretty much he's fast. He has size and he's can hang with the speedy and if need to be the more physical wide receivers. But I'm gonna definitely give TJ Tampa and the coaching staff a chance. I am going to go with Mr. Henderson and kind of prepare for the future. Definitely not Trader Joe. Jolly Ops. That would be interesting. I could probably see that happening. And like, hey, bro, can you tell your DM to accept the trade? All right, John. Remember, who has it better than us? I don't know. All right, Denzel Burke, another talented cornerback. Could y'all use another one? I mean, y'all just lost Stevenson in free agency to the Jets. Definitely, Nate Wiggins would probably have to step up more, hopefully. Let's see. Humphreys is still there, so could be the pick. Let's keep on going down. I know Mr. Brodney over at Lynchburg Hot Take loves this tight end out of Miami. He is a Miami fan, but this kid is actually talented. Definitely talented. And I know we all know how much I'm gonna love throwing to his tight ends, so Could be it. And on another note, Mr. Jose, again, over at Lunch Break Hot Take, says Scatterbo is not it, but in this scenario, we already took Henderson, so no need for that. Ted Johnson, awesome in college, but he just scares me. Like, his measurables scared me. It could be the next, like, Darren Sproles, but I think even Sproles was like bigger than him a little bit. But still, can get upfield. It's great separation, so you can definitely do that. But all right, let's choose and let's decide. There's Ferguson, pass catching tight end. Kind of reminds me like Isaiah Likely, even though Isaiah Likely has gotten better at blocking. I mean, Ferguson is not the worst blocker, but he can definitely improve. But he is route running. Is nice, has soft hands, all over the field for Oregon. I don't know where he was against Ohio State, but yeah. Let's see, Mike Andrews is again older. Again, then again, Deion Walker here can definitely help. Be the nose tackle of the future. I don't think it doesn't really give me, no Ravens legend, Haloi Ngata vibes. Like Haloi Ngata was like nasty with it though. Like him combined with, the Ravens D line back then. Was it with Paul Kruger? Say every now and then Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, being there, that was scary. And you can definitely push BK, if not just simply replace Michael Pierce. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Now, who we got here? Who's still on the board? Terrence Ferguson. Okay. Definitely need a left guard. Definitely need that. Let's see, what do we have here? That's just later. Don't know too much about him. Garrett Dillinger. Cooper Mays. Okay, nice. Okay, so K Mays' brother was in the draft. Nice. Hopefully the Panthers look at him, and sees how maybe he goes undrafted and sees, hey man, K Mays' brother's here, so might as well see how you do in training camp. Let's look at Holland Pierce, Rutgers, 6'8", good Lord. I mean, Ravens do need a swing tackle, so that'd be nice. He can move laterally. He can be exposed at times by quick twitch defenders. There are some technique concerns that need to be refined. Okay, but guess what? That's what coaching can help. Okay, offensive guard Jackson Sadas. Let's read the profile. Okay, Rascar's decent. Could be the next iteration of the small school stud offensive lineman to become a starter in the NFL. Okay, I like that. Started 44 games, definitely some experience. Staying out the Senior Bowl, like to hear that. Elite athletic tester, all right. 32-inch arms, not bad for a guard. His most extensive experience at guard. Well, the Ravens need help at guard. Look at that. So he moved to center is a projection, but he has the mobility, strength, and natural leverage to succeed at any interior line spot, and he's great depth out of the gate. So with that being said, that won me over. Ravens need help at the left guard, potentially right guard to see. I mean, yes, we all know Riley made the Pro Bowl, but let's be honest, he can still be better. That being said, at least to get some competition, at the spots, because you resigned Ben Cleveland, don't know why. You have Voorhees, who didn't really see that much playing time, last year. So He's penciled in as a starter. Lately, did decently in some areas, so definitely some competition at least. From what I read, no, why not? So, and also, it's not like the Ravens need that much help. It's just like the trenches, maybe another cornerback. Yeah, I don't know why y'all don't want another safety so bad. I mean, yeah, y'all let Marcus Williams walk. Y'all were right to do that, but then again, that's y'all fault for signing for not that much anyway. What we got here? Harrisburg is still on the board. At this point, it just feels like, the life wants me to take him, and we're gonna do that. Definitely going to do that. Good. Boom. Start getting prepared early for that Mark Andrews transition. Off the team. Whether it be a surprise cut, after June, before the season, during the season. I don't know. But, yeah. I like Jake Majors. Mr. Peoples, okay, he's been getting some love from YouTubers, scouts, yada. I think I already gave y'all the Walker, so not as of important. I don't want to say Teddy Buchanan. Okay. Jay Higgins. Okay, Jack Sawyer. What's the defense looking like? That's it. Okay. Y'all don't need a quarterback. Y'all don't need a center. Let's see. Let's check out Mr. Buchanan's profile. Okay, 6'2", 233. High motor linebacker known for his intelligence and tackling proficiency. Okay, good. He's not afraid to mix it up. Keep him defensive leader. Bet. Run defense. Run defense. His coverage skills are advanced with the ability to disrupt passing lanes and anticipate plays. However, there's always a but. Concerns about his fluidity against more athletic pass catchers may affect his draft stock. Okay. Seeking a reliable linebacker, and that's what I'm exactly seeking. A reliable linebacker, because after Roquan's season, the man had his head on a ladder. Ravens fans had his head on a platter. And I'm not sure what's going to go on with Trent Simpson. I don't know if he's going to improve in the offseason, step up and kind of help, in the linebacker rotation. But I think y'all lost some people to free agency, so definitely can use somebody there. So that's good. All right. Let's see if I can get y'all that safety. Mr. Keaton Crawford. Athletic and versatile safety for known for exceptional straight line speed and dynamic playmaking abilities. However, his tackling technique requires refinement as he occasionally leads with his shoulder, resulting in missed tackles. We cannot have that. No. I mean, cause I still got, Darius, Mr. Short King there. Hamilton is more of a strong safety. But go to the draft somebody with the mixed tackles like that, that's nah. Even though that could be coached. But let's see. That's nothing. Shut up. How does Hunter? What do you look like? Big safety, making plays at every level. Difficulty. Started sounding more like special teamers. EDC because I don't figure if he's hurting that bad for him. No, I like Cam Jackson. I do. Definitely help with that D-line. And above average tackler with the 7.8 missed tackle rates. One just experienced pass rush rate. I mean, you're not gonna really look at him as somebody that size, or even Deion Walker's size as a pass rusher. I mean, if he can, good. But I want to say Mr. Peoples more of a pass rushing type. Before I read it, has a strong track record for production in each of the past 2 seasons. 3-year starter, can burst off the line, has good your quickness. Okay, so we can definitely add that to the trenches. Got our nose tackle and Mr. Walker. We can add like a pass rusher, Mr. Peoples. So again, let's go with another D tackle. Kind of like how Panthers had it back in the day when we drafted. I want to see a star Latulele went first round. To be that run stuff in presence, but came on short with the pass rush. So that was a good tandem. Very good tandem. This Jack Sawyer is falling down draft boards. Let's see. Edge. I need to draft another one. After 2 defensive tackles. Tight end. What else we got here? Joshua Gay had a solid combine. No spell his base, doesn't have any real physical restrictions. That's good to hear. Okay, Melo Dotson. I did like him in Kobe Bryant's game at Kansas. Him, like them, and Devin Neal, I'd be interested in Kansas football. So yeah, that's good. That's really good. Playmaking cornerback with a keen eye for the football, showcasing strong instincts, anticipation. Okay. He might be the pick. I love drafting cornerbacks. All right, let's do it. Melo Dotson it is. And yes, you know what? I can still get, add another depth piece to the O-line. Because, in my opinion, y'all real problematic is you have to tear your line. I already got one y'all earlier, so let's get another one. Because for O-line, really, it doesn't really matter where they drafted, as long as the opportunity comes and they showcase what they can do. Like there's been plenty of late round interior O-linemen that have been starters. I mean, Trey Smith, the Chiefs, just got paid handsomely, so he was a 6th round pick if I'm not mistaken. So let's keep on fortifying the O-line for Lamar, keep him upright so he doesn't have to use his legs and be predictable. So let's go. Boom. Alright, that's the final pick. Okay, second last. Alright, let's kind of speed this up. Let's keep Mr. Prater. He could be another weapon. May not, but he's a bigger wide receiver. Could make the team, could not, could be a good special teamers at this point. I mean, Ravens really don't rely on the wide receivers that much. I mean, I know Zay is becoming y'all number one, and stuff. Bateman every now and then when Lamar does look his way. So yeah, get potentially another piece. Never know. And the last pick, let's see, y'all tried drafting a backup QB, that didn't work out. I do need a swing tackle, but that'll be unheard of, especially in the Ravens way. But that is a question to ask though. To all Ravens fans, that do watch this video, how many drafts that have y'all had in the past, let's just say 10 years, have offensive picks been better than the defensive picks? I could probably leave the answer in the comments somewhere if y'all made it this far. All right, speed this up. All right, who's somebody that I recognize? Baron Sewell. Never had too many pass rushers, and comes from one of more dominant schools and collegiate. 3-year starter. And you 3 years starter, you feel this for? Jeez. He's a versatile defensive lineman, can line up a variety of different techniques, consistent pass rusher, primary winning with athletic traits, above average athlete, Is a below average run defender, but doesn't handle anchors versus double teams. Pretty much that's not gonna ask him to do that. Just another death piece. Never know. That being said, that might be the pick. Or it could be funny. No, Shiloh. I mean, Dion did play for y'all he did put on a Ravens jersey. Dynamic presence and you know what? Why not? Shiloh it is. Good googly. All right, let's review. Mr. Ezraku, I would like for him to pan out so he can A1 help Van Noy not play as many snaps so he can be more prepared for the playoffs, and not gonna lie, be y'all not like y'all number one threat on the D line. Yes, Owe had double-digit sacks, but can he do it again? That's the question. Can he win more of his pass rushes? Because we all know he's pretty decent at setting the edge, but no, you can always use more. Mr. Travion Henderson, him and Quayshawn Judkins, part of that now championship backfield. I mentioned in the video, Derrick Henry is getting older. He had a fantastic last season, but we all know Father Time wins every time. So let's get prepared to hand over the reins, just how DeMarco Murray had to hand over the reins to Henry. All right, Mr. Walker, with 6'6", 6'7", definitely gonna be a nose tackle. Fill up space, make sure to tell offensive coordinators and other teams that it ain't sweet running up the middle. Can help with that with the retirement of Mr. Michael Pierce. Okay, does he have some pass rushing upside? He could develop into that, but that's not gonna be his job on any team. If he develops into that, great. Jackson Slater. Maybe need help at left guard. I know he comes from a small school, but if the man can play, the man can play. I mean, he's not rated this highly, for no reason. But I know everybody has their draft boards differently. So, as a matter of fact, speaking of draft, never mind. I can't check that. Well. All right. Terrence Ferguson. Pass catching tight end. Can help with his blocking. Mark Andrews is a fan favorite, but he is getting older and a tad bit more expensive. I think y'all gonna have to re-sign him after this season. Yeah, after this season. So if you want to save some money, that likely be the number one Ferguson number 2, and let Charlie Kolar continue doing what he does. Mr. Buchanan, Ravens could be using another linebacker. Again, like I said earlier, Roquan's performance this past season I guess wasn't up to par. Trent Simpson, I don't think he'll be ready to step up yet, but I don't know yet. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him. I'm not going to see him until training camp. So who knows? But depth is always good. So yeah, if the Ravens want a more dynamic linebacker, pretty sure they can pick one. Probably pick one earlier in the first round, maybe second next year, or sign one. I don't know. Pete Team's going to be doing cuts anyway, so he might find like a veteran that he misses with the long way. Sign him. All right, Mr. Peoples, a different type of defensive tackle, a pass rushing defensive tackle. Again, I didn't want to double down. I didn't want to take Cam Jackson and double down on nose tackles. So let's get the run stuffer on one side, and then let's you get a pass rushing one and the other in the rotation. Keep the defenses guessing. Melo Dotson, tandem with Kobe Bryant was pretty nice. The Ravens love selecting cornerbacks, even though I feel you still have Humphreys. In that secondary, it's not bad. If Darius Washington plays like that again, Hamilton continues his Pro Bowl level type of play. While Humphreys is going to continue to man the number 1. Nate Wiggins should man the number 2, but if something does happen to Humphrey, he can man the number 1. TJ Tampa should get a chance to step on the field at least. So, and this is more to replace the Braylon Stevens departure. So there you go, Mr. Joshua Gray. You can never have too many decent O linemen. And looking at y'all guard spots, questionable. Definitely, Mr. Jackson Slater and Joshua Gray is going to add some competition to that spot and help Linderbaum out. So you help Linderbaum out, pick up stunts and all that. Help stop these monstrous defensive tackles the Ravens have to go up against every year, especially the Steelers and Myles Garrett. And if the Steelers, if the Browns select Abdul Carter, that's another problem you got to worry about. So definitely more help, the merrier. Aiden Wheeler, Maryland, why not? He's going to stay. He's going to stay home. Probably help in the red zone, hopefully with his size. Maybe, contribute to special teams. We all know John is not going to. Unless he has no choice, he's not going to let a rookie wide receiver, come in. And I think Zay Flowers was kind of the exception because y'all didn't really have that many weapons outside him. Anyway, likely Andrew Bateman was not having a good year that year, but and then Aguilar is Aguilar. So yeah, and Mr. Shiloh Sanders fans wanted the safety, but I found more needs pressing. Again, he is talented-ish, so do far worse. Give him a shot, give him a look, and see what happens. If EDC needs to sign any defensive player or trade for one, it's going to make it happen. So again, it's more for depth, special teams. Let's see what he can round into. If y'all got those years ago, y'all got Chuck Clark in the 7th round, and man, turned out to be decent. Same can happen for Shiloh. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for watching all the way through. Definitely will be uploading more videos, whether it being sports related, skits, anything. And you can also catch me on Big Boy Talk with my man Reg and my other man 86 Ghost, Mr. Brandon Bazel. Alright, but that's all I got for you. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. Yeah. But I want you to remember.
Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.